Just off the coast of Kherson lies a narrow strip of sand called the Tendra Spit, or as some call it, Tenderovsky Island. At first glance, it seems unremarkable, a mere 5 square miles of land, stretching 40 miles long but barely over a mile wide. Yet, in the context of the Ukraine war, this small piece of land has become a symbol of defiance. Russia had occupied the Tendra Spit for most of the war, using it as a strategic outpost to control parts of the Black Sea and maintain its grip on Kherson. But that chapter has now closed. Ukraine has reclaimed what is rightfully theirs in a bold raid that snatched the island from under Russia's nose. The message was loud and clear: this is our land, and we'll take it back, no matter what. On July 29th, the Kyiv Independent reported that Ukraine's special forces had pulled off a spectacular raid on Tendra Spit. The operation, led by Ukraine's main Directorate of Intelligence (HUR), resulted in the destruction of critical Russian weaponry, equipment, and personnel. HUR didn't just confirm the mission's success, they celebrated it. In a rare move, they even posted a statement on Telegram, proudly announcing that their reconnaissance troops had landed on Tendra Spit during the night of July 28th and wiped out the occupying forces. What made this operation even more remarkable was that Ukraine achieved it without losing a single soldier. But Ukraine wasn't content with just confirming the raid. HUR went a step further and released a dramatic video showcasing key moments of the operation. This is unusual for HUR, known for its secretive operations. Yet this time they wanted the world, and Putin, to see how Ukraine is reclaiming its territory. The video opens with Ukrainian soldiers in ghillie suits speaking into the camera, before cutting to intense footage of the raid. A Ukrainian boat speeds through the Black Sea, missiles or drones are launched at the island, and explosions light up Russian positions. Reconnaissance drones capture the strikes in real time, providing a bird's-eye view of direct hits on Russian facilities. The video culminates in a powerful image: a Ukrainian soldier standing proudly next to his country's flag planted firmly on Tendra Spit. "Now we are here, on our Ukrainian land," the operative declares, sending a defiant message that Ukrainians are reclaiming what's theirs. This stunning victory was not achieved in isolation. The raid was made possible thanks to the Boats for HUR project, an initiative spearheaded by the Diana Podolyanchuk Charitable Foundation. The project has been instrumental in equipping Ukraine's special forces with high-speed, low-profile vessels designed to slip past Russian radars. One of these boats, possibly the same vessel Ukraine acquired in April through a $248,000 fundraising effort with the band Antitila, was likely used in the Tendra Spit raid. These boats, small but powerful, are engineered to operate in environments where the enemy least expects them. Exactly the kind of mission Ukraine executed flawlessly. During the raid, Ukraine's forces managed to destroy a Russian Zont electronic warfare complex and a Rosa radar station. These systems were critical for Russia's surveillance and defense operations in the Black Sea. Radars like Rosa allowed Russia to track incoming threats and launch counterattacks, while EW systems like Zonka jam or spoof Ukraine's drones and missiles. By neutralizing these assets, Ukraine effectively blinded the Russian forces on the island, paving the way for their operatives to land and take control. The strategic significance of Tendra Spit cannot be overstated. Putin had stationed these systems on the island to maintain control over Black Sea traffic and support operations in Kherson. But Ukraine's relentless assaults on such isolated Russian positions have been systematically eroding Russia's hold over the region. The raid on Tendra Spit wasn't a one-off. It was part of a broader Ukrainian strategy to dismantle Russia's surveillance and electronic warfare infrastructure in the Black Sea, targeting positions that are difficult for Russia to defend or reinforce. This victory is even more poignant considering Ukraine's previous failed attempts to capture Tendra Spit. In February 2024, a disastrous assault resulted in the loss of 20 Ukrainian special forces and several landing craft, a dark day that could have deterred future operations. But Ukraine learned from that failure. By August 2024, they launched a more successful raid, destroying Russian equipment and personnel, although they withdrew without retaking the island. The July 28th raid corrected that Ukraine not only decimated Russia's defenses, but planted their flag firmly on the Spit, reclaiming it for good. The consequences for Putin are severe. He now faces a lose-lose situation. Retaking the island would mean diverting critical resources from his already stalled summer offensive in Sumy and Donbass, weakening his positions on the mainland. Yet, allowing Ukraine to hold the island is a strategic and symbolic defeat, a blow to Russian morale, and a reminder that even long-held positions aren't safe. Furthermore, retaking Tendra Spit places Ukraine in a stronger position to influence both Kherson and potentially even Crimea, which lies just 46 miles away. While a direct assault on Crimea from Tendra Spit is speculative, the island provides Ukraine with a valuable platform for future operations, surveillance, and electronic warfare capabilities. The broader picture is even more alarming for Russia. Ukraine's persistent attacks on Russia's Black Sea fleet and infrastructure have significantly weakened Russia's naval dominance. With about a third of the Black Sea fleet destroyed, Ukraine has reopened vital trade routes from Odessa, restoring export levels to pre-war figures by mid-2024. Putin's attempts to strangle Ukraine's economy through a naval blockade have been thoroughly undercut, while Ukraine's strategic reach across the Black Sea continues to expand. This raid on Tendra Spit is yet another chapter in Ukraine's methodical dismantling of Russia's Black Sea dominance. Each small victory chips away at Russia's control, and while Putin once believed his fleet would secure him permanent superiority in these waters, Ukraine has turned the tables through ingenuity, resilience, and precise strikes. As for what comes next, Ukraine now holds a valuable card in the Tendra Spit. Whether it becomes a launch pad for further operations in Kherson, a surveillance outpost, or simply a symbol of Ukraine's defiance, it has already sent a powerful message. Putin's forces are not invincible. Ukraine's strategy of attrition in the Black Sea is working, and Russia is being forced into defensive positions it never anticipated.